we're back. It's the same night. If you're going to join us again, thank you very much. If you haven't, don't worry about it. If you're catching this on repeat, don't worry about it. Just going to fill you in. It's going to be a short one, hopefully. I've come up with an idea, a cheeky idea. Field 6. Guess what that is? That's right. It's cotton. It is cotton, and I'm double checking it once again. Cotton. I'm seriously considering this, and I'm going to do it actually. I'm going to consider it. I'm going to, if it lets me, purchase it for 133,000. Mad, right? Crazy. Just wasted me money, right? No, because what I'm also going to do is I'm going to rent a harvester. Where is? There we go. We're looking for the cotton one. Just get the case. It's the cheapest one. We are going to rent this. It is 10,000 per work hour. It is $4,000 per day, which is fine. So we're going to rent that. And the reason being is we're going to go gut this field now, then sell the field. We're going to do a little flippy. But this is going to make purchasing the field that we do want just make more sense. Only problem is we've got to get this down the road and we've got to get it up the hill, which, you know, could be troublesome at 16 miles an hour at this way. But it'll be fine. Let's try and unfold it straight away, because that kind of stabilises it a little bit. Oh, squeeze past through these people as well. I say stabilise, it actually doesn't make it more stable, it makes it more unstable. So, a little bit naughty of me, yes, I know. A little cheeky. So this is, I've called this part 7.5. And I've put the timer at 0.5 so that, again, with the 0.5 theme, so that we don't actually go into October too far before we come back for tomorrow night's stream. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine, right? A little bit of cheating never hurt anyone. Cheat. Radio. Let's actually work out what the best way of doing this field. I do a bit of a headland, I guess. Oh yeah, look at that. Into the cotton we go. The yield's terrible. This was a bad idea. I spent a lot of money doing this. It's a very bad idea. I'm hoping this is going to work out in our favour. Also, by putting it down at 0.5, we're keeping that rental cost per hour down very, very low. Or as low as we possibly can go. This is what I call the hula rental. How low can you go? Apparently, well, it's 0.5. PC might be able to get it lower than that. Not here. Here on console it's 0.5. We have to suffer. We have to suffer. Right, so how does it look on 25 compared to 22 in a cotton harvester? In this one, actually really good. The model looks really good. I think, if I'm being honest, the seating looks better in 22. But the screens, dials, and everything else that's working, really good. Really good. You can see the ground speeds flickering between 10 and 9.9 miles an hour, which we know is wrong. Traveling at 6. But none of the information on there is correct. It's absolutely fine. It may change. We get a bail, that may change to say we've got a bail. I don't think it will. I do not think it will. But no, it looks alright. Model's not too bad. You can almost read the sticker. I think if I had some magnifying glasses, I probably could. It seems alright. I mean, from the outside, it looks fantastic. You can see all the details is absolutely on point. It's really good for that. Right. Let's see how this gets on. There we go. So yeah, we'll be selling this field again once this is all done for 130,000, right? Or 133, I think we just bought it for. So that'll put us back up to 189,000, which still should be enough to buy the field one, which has, by the way, cotton in it, which is currently growing. Hence why I probably will need to sleep yet another month before I could then harvest through. Not knowing whether or not it will actually do any good for us or make us money, hence why I thought, well, I could add to the size of it by doing this one, which was available and is already ready to harvest and within our budget to flip. Now I'm hoping the flip still works like it does in 22, where you can harvest the field and flip it back for the same money. If not, we could be in a little bit of trouble. But I think it should be alright. It makes sense doing it this way, I think. So, yeah, bonus episode, why not? It's not going to be massively long, it's just for this field, really. And for me to waffle on about why it's this field. Yeah. Any questions? Anything you think this is cheaty? Just let me know. I don't mind. I think me and Eddie are actually planning on doing a cheat series this year. And when we say cheat series, that means like if 82 Studio comes out with a harvester that can take 10 million litres of corn, then we are going to fill that harvester up with 10 million litres of corn. And if it can go at 30 miles, 40 miles an hour, it will go at 30 or 40 miles an hour. We will do every single mod that is a bit of a cheaty, and we will use it to get stinking rich within the game. We are going to do a series like that. So completely balls off the wall, hilariously funny as well. Because there'll be... Is there two cars? They just... What the heck? He was driving on the wrong side of the road and everything. He's driving like a nutter. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought after seeing that. That's pretty cool. You've got boy races on here. Speaking of boy races, I just see the Mustang that's out on FS22. It's a shame it came out so late, because that is gorgeous. Really is a gorgeous little vehicle, and I think whoever's done, I can't remember the modder, but whoever did it, bring it to 25. Bring it. I tell you what you should be doing right now is aiming to have your car as the first car on 25. That'd be sick. And people just bowling up in a Mustang. Yeah, come down to the farm. I got my combine harvester and I got my Mustang, I have. That'd be hilarious. But no, I mean, in general, if you're... I mean, this is just me playthrough pretty much. But in general, if you're like role-playing or you're trying to be realistic, you wouldn't flip fields in this way. However, this particular time, I am flipping a field because it is small, it is within our budget, and if I want to go for that cotton field that I've got literally at the bottom of the farm and not have to wait forever and make profit off of it, because obviously I don't know if renting the harvester is going to cover the cost of if the cost of the harvester is going to be covered by the sale of what cotton's on that field. This just not necessarily guarantees me, but gives me a better chance of turning a profit. And I don't want to struggle. I don't want to go zippity-doo-dah, zooming like 100 miles an hour through the game really quick. But I don't want to sit here and have to go 4 or 5 days with barely doing anything like you do at the start. I think we've earned enough time now that we should just be, slowly progressing. So stealing someone's cotton on their field and then selling the field back to him is fine. It's fine. I'm only going to do it once, he says optimistically, praying that no one ever catches him doing it again. Oh, hang on, I got a little glitchiness there. There we go. So I am out on Xbox. I am. The way this works, the way to explain it is I've got the Xbox app on the PC, which allows me to play my Xbox games on my PC screen via the Xbox, which then allows me to use Streamlabs to live stream, hence what I'm doing now, and also, if I wish to, which is how I do my recordings, I can record what's being captured on screen. I can then also use my PC microphone and a bog standard headset for the sounds. Look it all up. I'm not a genius on a computer or anything like that, but it's the only way I can get it without having like proper stuttery stuff. I used to, when I very first started out, any of you ever seen my original videos? Which I do cringe at some of them. I do. There's a lot of bits that kind of not make sense, and like there's stuff cut out that jumps that doesn't quite fit right. That is because I'm cutting out some really bad distortions on the screen. Because how I used to do it was live it to Twitch, record it via Twitch, download it to an old laptop, edit it on YouTube and not an editing software, then upload it. And I did it for about 6 months before I got a PC. It's not the world's greatest PC. It's not the world's worst PC. It does what it needs to do, and it's what was affordable and is affordable. So, yeah, I mean, it was a little disheartening sometimes when I was trying my hardest to put some content out because I was enjoying it, but it seemed like no one else cared. And then, once I got the picture quality up a little bit better, and then eventually got it on the PC and learned how to do it, it just started taking off a bit better, a bit faster. And then I found PC games as well. I was like, oh, this is good. These little indie games and that. Fantastic. Love all that sort of stuff. Where has it been all my life? If I would have known about it, I never would have got married. Or had kids. I'd have just sat there playing games. It'd have been glorious. No. I jest, obviously. I love my wife. I love my kids. Just in case they're listening. Oh dear, oh dear. This little field turned out to be bigger than I thought it would. Actually 33%. I didn't think we'd even get close to being half full. And yet we're already at 35 nearly now. Which is good. Very good. I just didn't think this would happen. I'm hoping it doesn't fill. If anyone gets what I mean, if they spits it out, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to try and use that stupid front loader on the John Deere, the one that sticks into the ground and flips the tractor in the air and throws pallets 20 miles across the map. And, oh God, glitching on that thing. To pick up a potentially over heavy cotton bale and somehow get out the hill. I'd rather have it already up there. So I'm hoping, worst case scenario, which I don't think it will happen, but worst case scenario, 99% would be nice. That way I can still keep it inside here and drive it up the top. Which I am actually concerned that this will make it up there or not. That's a very steep hill. The tractor sometimes struggles. I don't know if there's a back way in that makes it a little bit less steeper. Steeper, is that even a word? Well, people invented the English language, but I can't speak it, I'll tell you that. I'll probably be better off trying to learn French. No, actually, that's a bad idea right there. Speaking in someone's language badly, I think it's more insulting than anything else in the world. You know, you can call a fat bloke flat. You can call a fat bloke fat, a prostitute a hoe. But if you speak to someone in their native tongue really poorly, I just think that's so insulting. If you can't do it, don't do it and don't attempt it. Simple phrases like in Spain, thank you, gracias, that's fine. Because if you get that slightly wrong, no Am I stuck there? No one's going to take offence to it, because you're not trying to have a conversation. You're not appearing like you think you know what you're doing. You're just saying thank you. You know, in my line of work, I see many different nationalities at the doorstep every day when I've given them their shopping, and you can tell the ones that are not confident speaking English, but they're very good at saying thank you and understanding yes and no's. And I think that is key wherever you are in the world. If you go to a country that's not your own, learn the politeness, learn the pleases, the thank yous, the have a nice days. That is all anyone really needs. I think that's all that anyone really needs. Even you can even catch a bigger off guard just by saying thank you in their own tongue. They look like an idiot afterwards. It's great. Alright, we're doing well now. What are we at? We're nearly at 50%. This is good. I don't think this will fill up. I'm happy about this. I'm happy. I mean, it is sad that I'm saying I'm happy it's not going to fill up, right? But I am happy it's not going to fill up, because I'm not going to have to try and drag a great big. But I mean, obviously, I'd probably just sell it. But, you know, the idea is to add it to the other field. Hence why I say we want to try and make proper money. I didn't know whether or not that one field would cover the cost of renting this out. I should really check what I'm going to get. This is roughly, I think, 5.5 acres. So what I get out of here is I should be able to use it to kind of estimate what I could get out of the field that I'm going to buy, which will be our permanent field. You know, the thing is, I can't even put this on a worker now. Well, I can. What I mean to say is, on 22, if you've been in a field doing work, i.e. harvesting, like this, you've been doing it your way, in this pattern, and then you hit your worker, it just carried on going straight. On the odd map, it would go off on its own, of course, but generally speaking, if you're like this, and you're going down, it's registering the crop to your left, it's registering the crop right in front of you in that square, and you hit, bang. It will just adjust slightly to a straight line and carry on. If you did it here, because of the way it works now, it will go on the set parameters that's already programmed, or what you've programmed into your worker. So it won't necessarily follow what you've done. And then it might miss loads. It's not its fault. It's just what you should do is kind of start, check your programming, and then set it off and be fully aware that it might miss a fraction of it because of the way it is. The workers in 25 are better, and they can do headlands, and they're less glitchy and less crashy, even if that's a word. However, it's like a pre-programmed system, the way that they work. You can't just sit in the middle of the field doing a line and then go, Bob, I want to do a work. Why didn't that go any further? There is something in that field. That's weird. What is it? I can't see anything. That's made me curious though. Right, I completely lost track of what I was saying, or even what I was thinking about. Because whatever that was stumped me. Okay, right, we've had some glitches on 25. I mean, most people turn around and tell me about like PlayStation. They've had a lot of glitches, a lot of frame rate issues and flickering. And I haven't had a lot of that. I had a little bit on stream a few nights ago where I had a line coming down the screen like it was on a like the old school carousel type visualizer things you used to get in the 80s. You used to look through them and it would just be 5 or 6 pictures stitched together going round, and as you put them round you could see the line where the stitching was. It was kind of like that, but I managed to sort it out and it disappeared. That's probably the only visualizing glitch that I've had. Most glitches I've had are in-game. So there's the fact that the dragon barely connects to anything, even with the tow hitch. And that really annoys me, but I think that's pretty much for everyone. Stumps. Now it seems like everything I've tried, the only one that worked consistently is the 3-point attachment for the tractor stump grinder, the big red one. However, if you've got a giant tree and you've cut that down, the stump for that, sometimes I cannot get rid of them for love nor money, regardless of how much I try to walk around it and cut down and sink the land and cut some more of the stump. I can't seem to do it. When Eddie comes on, he can't seem to do it. But we did get Owen from Amigos. He was on having a go, seeing what it was all like. The first thing he did, without anyone saying or prompting to him, he just came on, he saw that there was a stump there, he jumped in the tractor, turned the stump grinder on, and the blinking thing disappeared. So I have no idea why it doesn't work for me, or like 70% of the players out there. But for some people, they jump on, they grind it, and it's gone. It's really frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. I think if you persevere a bit long enough, I suppose eventually you will be able to find a way of just grinding it out and getting it off of the map. It's really annoying if you're planning on creating a field in that area where the tree was. You've got this stump that you can't get rid of. I think the damage you can do to your harvester as you're going through the crops then. Oh, blimey. Yeah, at the top, I think it's 32, has cotton in it. I was going to go with 29 at one point as well, because that's just withered recently from being peas. I looked into peas, the harvester was way too expensive for just that one little field. So I thought, yeah, I'll leave peas. And then literally that same day, pretty much, we had the big... we had a big problem at one of our local stores, and it just went all mayhem. Everything went mayhem. But you know, that is what it is. It's life. Oh, we are so close to this one. I would like to say 2 passes, but you know at this angle it's not actually going to be 2 passes. It's 2 passes and then some, right? And you get this lot in, another load in, and they'll still come up for like a tiny little slither at the end. It's fine, because I tell you what, I haven't noticed whatever that was I clicked on when I was doing that line a second ago. It's completely gone now. It's not there, because I've driven back over that spot. So I don't know, I can't tell you what it was. It's bizarre. It was like it was caught on something. Let's get this last little sniblet off. Sniblet. Yes. Right, so we need to... I'll turn harvester off. Lift harvester. Leave it like that, and then we're going to drive it up and out of the field, and hopefully we'll get it up the hill. It'll be easy. Fingers crossed, ladies and gents. Fingers crossed time. I can't cut across this little bit. We still get a good run up. Are they... I'm not sure if they're ready to harvest or withered. The light doesn't help me here. I think they're just... Are they withered? I think they're just ready to harvest. I haven't got a corn header. These 2 fields are optional as well. I could have gone for these. I didn't, but I could have done. I think I'll keep up on that top plateau for now. Come on then, little cotton harvester, get up there. She's shaking. She's shaking. What does it look like from the inside? Snail's pace, but comfortable. She got up there nice and easy. Go on, Big Red. God, I love Big Red. Look at it. It's wobbling about a little bit. Yeah. I do like the animations on it. Just give it a little wobble. Whoa, it's like jelly on a plate. 31, sorry, not 32. 30, no, 31's the rice paddy, so it is 32. Yeah, it is 32. That's the one we want to purchase. Hence why I've got it on 0.5. But tomorrow night's stream, when we do get into it properly, obviously we'll be on 5 times, which is when I'm going to worry, because it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to keep this going. But it'll be alright. It'll be alright on the night. Right. Out of the fog comes my beloved with her field somewhere. Here. This is it. I was nowhere. I'm not even near enough for you to stop. Let's stop it. Go away. So let me just shut up. Stupid morons. Right. Let's pop you there. Till. Well, I suppose it'll be till tomorrow because this has still got another growth stage to go. Although I wonder if I buy it, could I then kill the weeds? Ooh, I didn't think of that. Right, what we will do though, zoomy, is where is there is field 6. We will sell field 6 for the same money we bought it. Wait for that cash to be deposited. Yay! And then we will buy the farmland that we actually want, which, by the way, is 5.541 hectares. And if you look at the amount of crops on there, I think it's actually a little bit less crops. And we did not fill that up. We did it, what, 3/4 of the way? What was it actually? 67%. So say another 60, we have 120%. So it's best if I do spray it. We got anything free? Yes. Yes, we do. So I can give this a quick spray, which is not going to cost me anything because I've got spray. I've got some herbicide already. And it may improve some yield. Obviously we'll double check before we do it, and again afterwards, see what's improved. I can't believe how late I'm playing tonight. Mind you, I'm not sleeping. So I've not been sleeping very well for a number of days. Although this field does look bigger than the last one in length. Something. I think, though, it's going to be pushing that poor arm to its limit. If we start about here, I'm going to adjust a little bit better. Right, there comes the last bit out there, so I'm going to go about here. And here we go. I just realised, is that doing anything? I'm not sure if it's doing anything, is it? I think it is. Woo! It's doing something. What is it doing? Is it killing them? Is it? Yes, they're going dark. Yes, we want to see. Look at this first line. Almost get to the end. I'm going to let the worker do it. Can a worker spray? Can a worker spray? We're going to find out. Apparently it can. It just doesn't want to do it the way I was doing it. Okay, so with the weeds, 62% bonus. Without the weeds, 67%. We get 5% for doing this. Okay, well, I'll let the worker carry on, and I will catch you tomorrow night, where we will have this playing at 5 times, and we're going to go from pretty much here. And hopefully we will improve a little bit more. As soon as we've done this, we can plant something really decent in here. That's a nice big crop. Not even thinking sure what, or maybe, depends on money, we could grass it and then use it for silage. Oh, the endless options. If you've got a decision to make, if you've got something you could recommend for in this field, do let us know in the comments. And as always, this has been Matty G. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Until tomorrow night. Peace out. Right, I suppose I better clickety click away. Good night. Sleep tight.